The bedroom door creaked open, and the air turned sour with a scent of unfamiliar cologne. Daniel froze, his hand still on the knob, the grocery bags dangling from his other arm. The house was too quiet. No hum of the TV, no clatter of dishes from the kitchen where Sarah usually lingered after dinner. Instead, a low murmur drifted from the hallway, soft and intimate, like a secret not meant for him. His stomach churned, a primal instinct whispering that something was wrong, terribly wrong. He set the bags down silently, the rustle of plastic deafening in the stillness. His boots felt heavy, each step deliberate as he moved toward the sound. The hallway stretched endlessly, the framed photos of their 5 years together watching him like silent judges. Sarah's laughter, bright in those captured moments, now felt like a mockery. His pulse thundered, a drumbeat of dread and denial. It's nothing, he told himself. She's on the phone. Or maybe it's a TV after all. But the lie tasted bitter, and his chest tightened with every step. The murmurs grew clearer, punctuated by a soft gasp that wasn't Sarah's alone. Daniel's hand hovered over the bedroom door, slightly ajar, a sliver of lamplight spilling onto the hardwood. His mind raced, conjuring excuses. She's planning a surprise. A friend stopped by. But the truth clawed at him, raw and unrelenting, as he peered through the gap. Sarah was there, her auburn hair spilling over the pillow, tangled with a man whose face Daniel didn't need to see to know. The stranger's hand traced her arm, and her sigh, familiar, once his, shattered something deep inside him. He didn't burst in. Not yet. His breath caught, jagged and shallow, as he stood rooted, watching the betrayal unfold like a slow-motion car crash. His heart screamed to storm in, to yell, to break something, but his body refused to move. How long? The question burned, a wildfire of doubt and hurt. How many nights did I come home to her smile, her touch, while she carried the secret? The memories of her warmth, her whispered I love yous, twisted into something grotesque, like a melody played out of tune. He backed away, retreating to the kitchen, where the grocery bags sat like forgotten relics. His hands shook as he gripped the counter, the cold granite grounding him against the storm in his chest. He wanted to believe he'd misseen, that his tired eyes had betrayed him, not her. But the image was seared into his mind, her fingers laced with another's, her lips curved in a way they hadn't for him in months. The signs had been there, her late nights at wake, the phone angled just out of view, the way her laughter had grown distant, like a radio signal fading. He dismissed them, chalked them up to stress, to life. Fool, he thought, the word bitter as bile. The front door clicked shut behind him as he stepped outside, the night air sharp against his skin. He needed space, clarity, anything to stop the spiral of rage and grief. The neighborhood was quiet, the streetlights casting long shadows that stretched like accusations. He walked, aimless, the crunch of gravel underfoot the only sound tethering him to reality. His phone buzzed in his pocket. Sarah. He stared at the screen, her name glowing like a taunt. Hey, where are you? Brought home dinner? The normalcy of her words was a knife twisting deeper. He didn't answer. Instead, he scrolled through their texts, searching for the moment things shifted. There it was, 3 months ago, late night at the office again. Sorry, babe. He'd believed her, sent her a heart emoji, told her to take care. Now, each message felt like a lie, a brick in the wall she'd built between them. His thumb hovered over a contact, Mark, his oldest friend, the one who'd always said Sarah was too good to be true. Daniel had laughed it off, called him cynical. Now, he wondered if Mark had seen something he hadn't. Back at the house, he didn't go inside. He sat on the porch, the wicker chair creaking under his weight. The night pressing, heavy with the weight of his thoughts. He could confront her now, let the anger pour out. But what would it solve? He imagined her excuses, her tears, the way she'd twist the truth to make him question himself. Oh, Weiss, she'd admit it, and the life they built would collapse like a house of cards. He wasn't ready for that. Not yet. The idea came to him in a flash, born of hurt and a need for control. He wouldn't confront her directly. Not tonight. Instead, he'd leave a mark, something subtle but undeniable, to let her know he knew. He slipped back inside, moving like a ghost through his own home. In the kitchen, he grabbed a pen and a sticky note from the drawer. His hand trembled as he wrote, the words simple but heavy, I saw you. He stuck it to the mirror in their bathroom, where she'd see it in the morning, where it would hit her like a slap. He didn't sleep that night. He lay on the couch, staring at the ceiling, replaying every moment of their relationship. The first date, her shy smile over coffee. The night she said yes, the ring glinting in the candlelight. The fights, the reconciliations, the promises. Had it all been a lie? Or had something changed? Something he'd failed to notice? Guilt gnawed at him. Maybe he'd been too distant, too focused on work, too blind to her needs. But no, he thought, shaking his head. This wasn't on him. She'd chosen this. Morning came, gray and heavy. He heard her footsteps, the soft creak of the bathroom door. Then a sharp intake of breath, a muffled curse. He waited, heart pounding, for her to come to him. She did, her face pale, the note crumpled in her fist. Daniel, she started, her voice shaking. What is this? He looked at her, really looked, and saw the stranger she'd become. You tell me, he said, his voice low, steady despite the storm inside. Her eyes widened, searching his, but she didn't deny it, didn't beg. Instead, she sank onto the couch, the note falling to the floor. I didn't mean for you to find out like this, she whispered, and the words were a confession, a blade, a release. He stood, grabbing his keys, his coat. I'm going for a drive, he said, not looking back. When I get back, you need to be gone. Her sob followed him out the door, but he didn't stop. The road stretched ahead, endless and uncertain, but for the first time in hours, he could breathe. The note had been his karma, her reckoning, and now he'd start rebuilding from the ruins.